This little Jeep project spurred me to get this. I'm really tired of buying sheet metal. It's kind of expensive. It's a lot cheaper to buy a sheet of it and kind of do your own thing. So I'll let you guess what's in there. In the meantime, I'm going to open up the box. I was not expecting this thing to be fully ass assembled, hence the large crate. Now let me finish getting this out and I'll tell you what it is. Alright, so it's mostly out of the crate. What this is an electromagnetic sheet metal bender. I'm tired of buying sheet metal pre-made or whatever for these projects, when most of them are just like they've got one or two bends in them. That's about it. Especially on this Jeep. Everything on this Jeep is pretty flat. So that's what prompted this. I think this is going to be very, very cool. I'm going to finish getting this wrapping off of it. I can see right now I need to put some casters on it. I didn't expect this thing to be fully assembled. I figured it would be in maybe 3 pieces or something. Don't get me wrong, I'm stoked that it is, because 0 assembly required, which is kind of nice. Other than I am going to have to put some casters on here so I can wheel it around. Anyway, let's get the rest of this wrapping off and let's check it out. Alright, so here's the control panel. Power button, of course. It's got 2 different bending modes. These are for the manual mode. Start will make this little bar clamp, and then you bend it, and then you hit this button to stop it. The cool part about this, and this is why I bought it, it's also got like an automatic mode. It is pneumatic. So basically you put your foot in this pedal, step on it, and it does it all by itself. It's super cool. It's got these giant pneumatic cylinders. There's a limiter on the back side where you can set what degree of bend you want. That's what this switch is for. It's got an automatic 90, or you can flip it to the other mode, which goes from 0 to 145 degrees. Pretty cool. Anyway, that's pretty much all the controls for it. Most of the time we're going to be using that pedal to where it does it all by itself. I'm going to hurry and put some casters on it, and then we'll check this thing out and see how it works. Before I get playing with this thing, I kind of want to go through how I even got to this point. I was perusing YouTube, like I usually do, and I came across a channel called Jeremy Makes Things. Cool channel. He's rebuilding I can't remember what year, but a CJ5, and he's turning it into a EV, which is kind of cool. But he was making one of these things. He did a lot of research on, he must be some kind of engineer or something, I'm guessing. But anyway, he did a bunch of research on the gentleman that actually came up with the design of this and all that. And that guy has a website that he's kind of open sourced it, where he tells you exactly what to buy, everything about him, how to build it, all that stuff. Well, that Jeremy on that channel, he kind of went through a couple iterations of this. So my son and I thought, yeah, we can do that. Anyway, we start researching parts and what to get, all that kind of thing. Long story short, by the time we got everything, it would have cost me double what it would have been just to buy the darn thing. So I started researching that route. I looked at U.S. sources versus overseas. U.S. sources they're basically buying them from overseas and rebranding them. So I thought, well, the hell, I'll try it myself. So I ended up doing all that research and getting this thing. Would I do it again? Yeah, I think I would. The only thing that really drove me crazy was the time. It took a long time to get here. By the time they put it on a ship, it has to come across the ocean, it has to go through customs. It was a while. It was 2 months, basically, to get it here. So, anyway, that's kind of what I went through to get to this point. So let me show you how it works. All right, my air compressor finally shut off. So this has its own regulator and dryer and whatnot on the back of it. I did have to get a different air fitting for it. These aren't your normal stuff you use in the garage all the time. This isn't an industrial machine. It's not really a hobbyist type machine, but they're getting price-wise to where they're almost affordable type thing, almost. So there's the back of it. This particular unit is a little over 4 feet long. I wanted something that would bend a pretty long piece of sheet metal if necessary. They make them smaller, they make them longer. Anyway, that's the size of this here. How this works, of course, you turn it on. And it's got these little dials here on the sides, so you can set your thickness of your metal kind of thing to give a gap here. I've got a couple of different bars that came with this too. One of them is a finger brake. I'll probably use that in the most. This is just how it was set up when I got it. All right, so foot pedal. Put your piece of metal in there, like so. Step on it. And that's it. Nice tight bend. Do that one more time, the other end. You don't want your fingers in the way, that's for sure. So here we go. I mean, how slick is that? Pretty cool, huh? I don't have enough to do another one, I don't think. Maybe, might be too tall. Let's try right there. We'll just do a little bend. I won't go all the way on it. Nope, didn't hold it long enough. Ta-da! Anyway, I think that's going to be really cool for making sheet metal pieces for this Jeep and other things. Most everything on the Jeep's flat. I think I already said that. All my floor pieces are cut out, but I need to bend the side, and this is pretty thick stuff. This machine will bend, if I remember right, it's either 14 or 16 gauge steel, full length. With those giant rams at audio, those things are huge. Anyway, that's how it works. Pretty cool machine. I think this is going to be a really cool tool. I mean, I've already got a bead roller. I've got a lot of other stuff. I think it's going to be nice not to buy every little piece of sheet metal for the car. I mean, I don't have the stuff to make a full-size quarter panel, nor would I probably want to do that. But like floor pans, other little things, why not, right? I mean, they make everything in the world for that Jeep over there. But like my son's got a little 63 Falcon, and I guess you could use Mustang stuff for it, but you don't have to. I mean, you can just make your own thing and be done with it and match up for what was actually there to begin with. I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, let me know what you think about the machine. If you have any questions about that or anything else for that matter, just leave me a comment. And if I know the answer, I'll answer. And if I don't, I'll try and find out. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.